Imagine you go for your annual visit to the dentist and they tell you that you have multiple cavities in your mouth and that you're going to need to have your teeth extracted and or replaced. How would you feel? The reason I am asking this is because all of us have teeth and it is important to know how we can prevent cavities from forming. So, as for my credibility, I would like to be a dentist and or orthodontist in the future, so I already have some background knowledge on the subject. But some of the articles I have gotten information from consist of the National Institute of Dental and Craniofacial Research and the Community Health of Central Washington, Cleveland Clinic, and Better Health, which is a site that has been approved by the government. I would like to talk about how the neglect of oral hygiene and oral conditions can cause tooth decay and other oral issues and how we can avoid them. But you can't start with the effects without beginning on how they occur. According to the National Institute of Dental and Craniofacial Research articles on tooth decay that was updated on February of 2023, the result of bacteria untreated in the mouth results in acid forming. This acid attacks the enamel in our mouth and in return causes demineralization, which can be seen through white spots on the teeth. After time, the results of the acid being on the teeth damages the enamel and it forms holes, which we know as cavities. So, repeated exposure to starch and sugar also increases the loss of minerals. But since we all eat, we're constantly going to be exposed to sugars and starches mixed with bacteria in our mouth. So, if you notice the white spots on your teeth, these are the earliest sign of tooth decay. But luckily, it is not too late to do anything about it. We can use fluoride treatments in our toothpaste and or our mouth saliva can naturally repair the lost minerals that we lose from eating. It is important to know that if you have a reduced amount of saliva, that can possibly make you more prone to tooth decay as well. So, according to Better Health Channel's article on tooth decay that was updated in August of 2023, cavities can dig into the center of the tooth, known as pulp, and these cause what we know as toothaches. Furthermore, now that I've explained the process of how tooth decay starts, it is important that you understand the measures that you can take to prevent tooth decay from beginning. According to Better Health Channel's actions, we can take to prevent plaque buildup, start with diet. From home, we can take precautions by eating healthier and taking in less sugars and starches. This will result in better oral care. If we avoid sugar in high dosages and sometimes drink water over overly sweet beverages, this can massively reduce the plaque formation and overall make brushing and flossing easier. According to Community Health of Central Washington's article on the importance of brushing, flossing ensures the removal of plaque in places that our toothbrush normally can't reach. Flossing is often overlooked, but is just as important as brushing. It is important to include in your daily oral care routine because it can have a lifetime of benefits. Flossing acts as a second defense against food debris and buildup in hard-to-reach places. Another important tip I would recommend is to swap your toothbrush every 3 to 4 months because of the bacteria that is left on your toothbrush that builds up. Getting professional care regularly is also something very important that can be beneficial to monitoring the state of your oral hygiene. Dentists can spot dental issues and cavities formations before it's too late, and they can actually do something against it. According to Cleveland Clinic's medical professional webpage on dental hygienists, updated on September of 2023, dental hygienists specifically offer cleaning, preventative care, and oral hygiene instructions while working alongside your dentist to do the best of their abilities. And a procedure I would like mentioning, if recommended, would be called fissure sealing. This is where essentially a dental material is put in between the deep grooves of your back teeth, your molars, and it prevents cavities from going in the already deep area and forming. Another common procedure that dental hygienists can perform, or your dentist, is dental cleanings, which they use special tools to remove plaque and tartar. And when they remove it from the teeth, they polish it with a paste called propolis, and it works to prevent gum disease and cavities. Alongside the previously mentioned procedures, another common one that is often performed is called tooth scaling and root planing. This is essentially all the roots surface. When all your roots, tartar, and plaque are cleaned out, they will smooth it out and prevent plaque and tartar from reattaching from the teeth in the areas that you normally wouldn't be able to reach. Now that I've explained how the formation and preventions, I will summarize the overall importance of dental care. Since cavities form from the lack of removing plaque buildup from your teeth, and I mentioned the early signs of tooth decay, I want you to know the importance of brushing 2 times a day and flossing daily in your routine. It is important to also get proper treatment from professionals and to take their advice for oral care. At the start of this, I asked you to imagine a horrible scenario in which your teeth were decaying and you had no idea. The point of this was to imagine a consequence of neglect of oral hygiene and the situations that can occur because of it, and the procedures to save your teeth. I would like to remind everyone that I'm only emphasizing the importance due to the fact that these are the only adult teeth you'll ever have. You can get veneers or crowns to try and fix your teeth to your liking, but you will still need your original tooth for these operations. And getting these procedures done won't do anything to prevent your lack of oral hygiene. So you will still need to maintain good oral habits.